According to the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, about 1.5 million Canadians identify as having sight loss, and more than 5.5 million others have an eye disease that could cause it.
Those numbers underscore the importance of accessibility with pedestrian signals, tactile signs, and even product design.
I feel like there's so many ones that that are out there that I don't even know, and I'll now know exist because of this legend.
Earlier this month, Canadian chocolatier Purdys launched the Holiday Braille Box, featuring Braille orientation tabs, a Braille chocolate legend, and a QR code that leads chocolate lovers to an accessible screen reader version of the legend. The ad features several people who are blind or partially sighted, including YouTube personality Molly Burke.
For me, growing up, YouTube was such a valuable outlet as a viewer, and I wanted to give that same thing back to my own community, give my community a voice. And so it's been incredible to see the growth of not only my channel and all of my platforms, but the disability representation on social media as a whole. Every little bit of independence that I get, it's exciting. And the idea that at 27 years old, for the first time ever, I got to independently pick my chocolates by reading the Braille legend was amazing.
Now, the box sold out online in just a few hours, but will be available in select shops across Canada on Wednesday. And Purdys actually sent us a box. This is a fantastic idea.
Talk about being inclusive. It's just incredible. And hopefully this sets a precedence for other chocolate companies and other products in general to also include Braille so that, you know, everybody can have access to these products.
It seems exceedingly obvious that this should have been an option. It should have been the case for quite a while. But I'm just going to dip into a salted caramel because if we're talking about chocolate, we're talking about food, I have to dig in. So.
Of course so.
Oh, it's delectable.
And Molly Burke actually mentioned that it's so much fun for her now because instead of her family and friends having to read the chocolate items, the menu to her, she gets to read them to them because as you can see, this doesn't include, the Braille box doesn't include one with photos on it. It's all in Braille. So she gets to choose her favorite first because she'll just skip over her favorite chocolate and not mention it to her family.
Should have waited before I hit this one.
Very clever. Good job, Purdys.